Hello and welcome back to Xenoblade Chronicles X, where today we are going to be recruiting a new party member. And I am in fact parked directly in front of the affinity mission that will get our new party member for us. Party's looking a little different. I did a little bit of standard quest grinding between streams. Just because. Well, yeah. I need to change my active members. Goodbye, Liesel. Need Elma and Lynn. I've got Elma wearing different colors than usual just to try it out. And now she's in this kind of turquoisey green.
Someone here to visit.
Is this about a new mission?
Yeah.
What's wrong, Commander? You don't sound like your usual self.
If Mustache Friend have troubles, maybe Tatsu can help.
Right. We're alone here, yeah? Just your team?
Yes, just who you see here.
Okay, then. This mission is sensitive stuff. Need to know for your ears only, etc. All right?
What is it? Did something happen?
I won't beat around the bush. Nagi's gone missing. It's been 6 hours since we lost contact. He was out inspecting the lifehold remains we found in Primordia.
Wait a sec. He did not go out there alone.
He had a team of Harriers escorting him. Their last transmission was, in combat with the Ganglion, and then, nothing. Which I'm sure you'll agree does not bode well.
At the same time, we don't want to jump to any conclusions, especially ones that could start a panic.
No, I don't think I'm the new defense secretary.
It could, yeah. So much of what we got going on depends on him.
We need to resolve this before anyone finds out he's gone.
Look, I'll do my best to keep this under wraps while you check it out. But we need you to hurry. Find him.
Understood. We'll leave right away.
Okay, you know what? As much as I appreciate some of the colors on the gear I've got on Elma, seeing it actually, like, in the environment like this, it feels wrong. I thought I would like it more than I do. So yeah, she's normally in this. And like, I do like all of them except for Vivid here. I think the main issue I've got is that for survival, the legs match the top. But for all the rest, they just don't. Like, yeah, they've got little bits that match the top, but for survival, it's like she's got actual boots that match. I think that's it. I think that's my issue with it. So she's just going back to her usual look. I changed my jacket between streams because I got this one. Oh, he went out to look at this one, which we haven't reported yet. Or have we? I don't rightly recall.
This is where Secretary Nagi's last transmission came from.
Right. His escort team had arrived, and they were engaged with the ganglion here.
But Tatsu not see anyone.
Hey, Outlander.
Elma, I'm picking up a residual heat signal. This battle must have went down recently.
Uh-oh.
The signal just spiked. What the heck is going on?
Let's go find out.
Yeah, gee, why did the heat signal... why did the residual heat signal spike? When there were explosions visible not far away. What could possibly have generated this heat?
Is this all you, sir?
It wasn't enough to save them. I lost soldiers. Good ones.
Those Harriers were your escorts, sir. Keeping you alive was their mission. I'm sure they have no regrets.
He never would have let this happen.
With respect, comparing yourself to those who are no longer with us won't get you anywhere, sir.
But Tatsu is glad Secretary is safe. Team Tatsu should hurry and tell Mustache Man.
I suppose you're right. Do me a favor. Head back to the city and file a report on all this.
You're not coming with us, sir?
There's something I need to do first.
Sir,
Looks to me like he needs a new escort.
it's nice to be reminded we've got a leader worthy of the position.
I'll hang on to these until you're all revived. Until then, rest well, soldiers.
Wow, what a long affinity mission that was. The White Whale's former captain, Nagi, is now Defense Secretary of New LA. He is a plain-spoken individual who looks upon his blade brethren with warmth. He is also an EI Jutsu Master. I believe we need an N after that A. An EI Jutsu Master. And rumored to be the best combatant in all of Blade. I really expected that mission to be longer. Anyway, we're supposed to spar with a pig, so let's go spar with a pig. Let's also change a few of our active members. Yep, Liesel still needs to get a third heart. And looks like Liesel's the only one who still needs a third heart. There are people who need a fourth heart for their next affinity mission. I should focus on them. Yelv. Yeah, Outlander, I know EI Jutsu is a thing. My issue was that it said that he was a EI Jutsu master instead of an.
They just picked a losing battle.
Let's take the fight to them.
Saving this one.
Panicking.
Myopic screen.
We did it.
You.
Pig defeated. We were told this pig wasn't a coward and wouldn't run. I have so many quests all over the place. As well as one to pick up over here. I mean, I should definitely pick up the quests that can be picked up.
Hello. Eep.
Whoa!
Bad news, so bad, very terrible, the worst. This is biggest crisis in couriering career of Kuta. Precious cargo of Kuta has been stolen. And only clue Kuta have about perpetrator is that it's some kind of huge thing. Kuta never get cargo back with only that to go on. Though if it actually so huge, Kuta might not be able to do much even if he knew. Still, all of it 100% bad news, crisis, disaster. Friend was paying attention to Woeful Tale of Kuta, yes? In that case, Friend is fated to help Kuta out. Also, Friend would be a huge jerk to hear all that and just leave. Really? Friend will help? Such nice human. Courier Kuta has never been more moved than right now. Many friend pawns of Kuta saw the huge thief. Kuta went around asking about it, but details still awfully fuzzy. Though to be fair, Kuta loved to talk, but only tolerate listening. That is important disclaimer. Good first step to getting back cargo of Kuta would be for Friend to hear what friend pawns of Kuta have to say. Friend looks like good listener. Kuta is good talker, so that is expert opinion. Good luck, Friend, and many thanks. Yeah, Outlander, I did pick up like 10,000 quests over the past couple streams.
What wrong?
Oh ho ho, customer, welcome, Friend. Well, Friend not here to shop. Friend only here looking for huge thing that stole cargo of Kuta? Wanana saw it. It came from the sky. It got dark all around so fast, Wanana thought night came early. Then huge thing came crashing down. It picked up cargo with wiggly wobbly arms and legs and then swooped off. Whole thing was over in seconds. Oh, and it flew off towards west. It felt kind of southy too, but it was definitely on left-hand side of Wanana. Not sure what direction Wanana was facing at the time though. But who care about details? Not Wanana. Still, Wanana hope Friend can get cargo back soon. Wanana will take big hit without it. When new product is big hit, Wanana like that, but when profits take big hit, no siree. Okay, so it It went to the left. Is this what's been making all this noise? This sleeping potamus? So loud. If I change the time to daytime, will it be awake and not snoring?
Hey!
Huh?
What?
Apparently changing the time to daytime makes it so that the Nopon who was going to give us info isn't here anymore.
Friends, listen!
But it did make the potamus shut up. Okay, I guess we needed it to be night or late night or something. Night, okay.
Okay.
Welcome to General Store of Nana. What is friend needing today? Friend wants information on thief who stole cargo from courier. Well, Nana saw a huge thing that rumbled the ground as it came running. Okay, last we heard it came from the sky. It has to be slithery snitching snake of rumors. Also, it breathed fire just like stories say. Nana was worried it would cart off entire general store, but it didn't. Still, Nana lucky to be alive. Extremely fortunate. Basically miraculous, really. Regardless, better to lose some stock and stay alive. Probably best to start looking for next mission. Nana strongly recommend friend give up trying to chase down huge thief thing. Much too dangerous. Okay, so it came from the sky, but also it slithered on the ground. It picked things up with arms and legs, but also it's a snake. I feel like we're not any closer to solving this mystery. Recommended level is 32, so it's not going to ask us to kill anything that's higher level than that. At least not by more than like a level or two. And judging by the map, this is actually just here because this is the center of its region, so it's probably just, it's somewhere here. But if it went west or southy, and it's probably here in this ganglion base. And the description of wiggly wobbly arms and legs sounds oxervy. Though I don't know why that would bring me to a ganglion base. We're told oxerves are not ganglion. Marnix.
They just picked up the
What?
back.
Sliding slinger thing! Take the fight to them!
You've been saving me! Myopic screen! Blade flare!
Sliding slinger! Chronicles! Sliding slinger! Panicking! Weaken them!
Why have I got aggro on one that's outside?
Try too!
So that one being below us was actually to its detriment. Because one of my pieces of gear gives me like 8% bonus damage to things that are below me. It rarely ever matters, but when it does, I mean, hey, I'll take free damage. I feel like if it was going to be here, we would have spotted it already. Let's go steal back an ice cream cake. From a level 32 thing that's hanging out between a bunch of level 45s. So clearly this is a level 32 quest. I really need to rearrange my bar, but I'm also going to be out of this class very soon. Because I'm at level 9 in it. And as soon as I get to level 10, I'll be able to be a Full Metal Jaguar instead. More Earth aliens? Ha! First we find dinner, now dessert comes to us. Yeah, you wouldn't like us. Silence, dessert. Food does not speak. Now you will learn true meaning of hunt. Dessert doesn't get hunted either, usually.
What?
Give him a chance. Fight back. A laser hell yeah. Bring the hurt. Start strong. Yeah.
We'll miss this shot.
Keep it going.
Overwhelmed! I've been saving this. Fifth charge! Slinger! Who's next? We're coming to you.
Shame these have to be prone.
Slinger! Early bird!
Laser blast.
We'll miss this shot.
Beam barrage.
Slinger! Primer! Panicking! Weaken them!
Get this
Slinger!
done.
Arcing horn! Primer! Slinger!
Starfall blade.
Alright, that's them taken care of. Yeah, not gonna bother with grabbing drops from standard enemies for a standard quest. Not on stream. Gonna avoid that big false axum. You're looking like things haven't gone so well here in my absence. Adalbert, oh no, what am I supposed to do? Oh, it's you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, what should I do? If I don't do something, they'll kill them. Yeah, what happened? Right, sorry. Adalbert got back, so we were eating dinner here. Then a whole army of those prone guys came and they killed him. They killed Adalbert. He was trying to shield Greta. He rushed them, but then they stuffed Greta and Fina into sacks and took them away. They fought like hell, but it didn't matter. Please, you have to save them. They were headed to the northwest. There's a cave there. That's got to be their hideout. I know just the cave. Forgot there was lava in it. Not that that matters too much.
They just picked a loose back.
Engaging in range. That's my target.
X hell yeah.
We'll
Time
miss
to
this
bring the hurt.
Need to be really careful about using Sliding Slinger on cliffs. as it is very easy to stop being on cliffs.
Let's take the fight to Sliding We did it!
Don't mistake me for some empty suit.
No, no, get away from me. Don't come any closer. No, stay back. Fina, just look at us. Huh? Oh, right. You're here for me? Oh, thank goodness. But Greta is... Ah, those monsters, The prone were going to eat me first, but Greta... She told them she'd be more tender than a flabby human like me. She knew she was provoking them, but she still... The whole time we were in here, Greta kept saying it was over. That if Adalbert was gone, she had nothing to live for. So when they came for us, she offered to die for me. Said it was the last thing she could do for a friend. Right before they... She said to keep hope and live, to live for the both of us. You know, why didn't you tell them that you're mechanical and therefore not edible? Because that's true. Greta took my place. The prone dragged her into the middle of the cave and they started skinning her like meat. They didn't realize she was a mimeosome, and when they found out, they were furious. They tore her apart while I watched. They pulled her piece from piece while she screamed Adalbert's name. Those monsters made it last. She was half in pieces by the time the screaming stopped, and then... Oh, Greta, I can't... Screaming noises. Right. I'll make them pay, I swear it. You have to kill those prone. Kill all of them. That's what she kept me alive to do. They dragged her off, all of her pieces, like they were going to use her for something. I think they had some kind of orders to do that. Please, I can't just run away. I'm begging you, find those prone and their boss, and give them what they gave Greta. End them. End them all. Might as well grab the containers that are in here while we're visiting. Containers up there. I see they don't want us reaching said container.
Blood hand blast away! Don't give them a chance to fight back!
We'll miss this shot!
Cut in and do the rest.
Slinger!
They just picked a losing battle.
Engaging at range.
Can you sacrifice stop aggroing to me?
Hell yeah!
Like, I get it's basically your job, but...
Yeah. We did it!
Give me more skulls to crack.
They saw us. I'll take the first shot.
Let's go!
Now that I've warmed up, time to get settle it here. We'll miss this
So,
shot.
something that kind of bothers me about soul challenges is while there's a soul challenge on screen, your other buttons don't work. So even if you were trying to use an ability, you can't until the soul challenge is done.
Never stood a chance.
And it's not like it pauses the action or anything. Also, I'd just like to point something out here. We got Nagi, like, just now. And he does have 107 battle points. But unfortunately, there's a lot of battle points he doesn't have. Because while every character that you can put on your party gets all the battle points that you earn since they have been unlocked,
You won't
they
stop
get none of the battle
Your
points
life
that they would have gotten before they were unlocked. Which means that everyone joins at a severe BP deficit.
Shall we get this done?
Rondo!
settle in here.
That's
Won't
the
miss
word.
this shot. Doesn't your throat hurt from all the screaming?
The louder you shout, the stronger you get, right?
We're gonna survive. Don't get sloppy. The enemy's tough. Ready?
I'm surprised they actually gave Weasel specific dialogue with characters
We'll settle
who existed before she did. Like, she actually just had some dialogue with Yelv. Even though she was added to the definitive edition and didn't exist before then. Also, I have now maxed out Winged Viper, so it's time for Full Metal Jaguar, which is arguably the best class in the game. So I could go back to Samurai Gunner and have all of these maxed out. I could. But no, I really want Full Metal Jaguar. So let's get my arts situated. I'm gonna put Sliding Slinger right next to the beginning there. Basically, the arts that I want to open with, I am putting closer to the center. Stream Edge actually is pretty decent, especially if I level it up. So we'll keep that. Electric Surge. I mean, it could be worthwhile if I start using Blood Sacrifice. Leveling up Blood Sacrifice only reduces its cooldown. Ghostwalker is what we're waiting for. One of the most busted arts in the game. Shadow Strike. Inflicts stagger from behind. Well, inflicts stagger and boost damage from behind. Let's go with that instead of Electric Surge. And then we'll move / closer than Stream Edge. There we go. Now we've got stuff closer to the middle that we want to use earlier. See, at least one of those is a real sacrifice.
They just picked a losing battle.
I'll take the first shot. Make him count.
Blade kaboom!
Get in close.
Sliding slinger.
Max your
Take this. Now go dance.
I know we weren't behind, but
Right. I've been saving this.
someone asked for a melee attack, so I did it.
Take this.
Oh, right. There's something else I need to do since I've changed classes. And it's reapply my freaking skills.
Sliding slinger.
ball, Rondo! The melee attack!
I mean, on the plus side, I can get some extra parts for breaking parts right now.
Ionic scream!
Right, time to take out the trash. You ready, Yelv?
I can't believe the defense secretary just said that.
Okay, so I have been running with boost ranged attack by 30%. And Core Crusher, of course. And then there's also one that it boosts ether damage by 50%. There we go. These are the 3 that I was running with before because I only had 3 skill slots. But now I've got a 4th skill slot to actually fill. I don't know if appendage erosion actually applies when I technically don't do appendage damage, but if it does, that's a pretty nice multiplier. Because, like, cannot damage appendages, but deal more primary damage when targeting them. So does this apply? I don't know. But if it does, I want it.
Ready to get your butt handed to you? Myopic Stream left! Magnum Beam Barrage!
Let's take the fight together.
Flying Slinger!
Flamethrower!
Slinger!
Settle it here. Ghost Walker.
All
Don't miss this shot.
Yeah! Finish him off at range!
Slinger!
Well, we got Greta.
Bring it on. What? I'll take the first shot. Make it count. Sliding further.
Whatever just aggroed to us,
Myopic
probably,
Stream!
or no, maybe it was this Divinity Spawn.
Hell yeah! Time to bring the hurt!
Humans get so strong.
Yep, we also got to deal with this guy.
I'll take the first shot.
Beam Barrage!
Hit them again.
Sliding Slinger!
I won't miss this shot.
Myopic Stream!
Sliding Slinger!
Magnum
Overwhelm!
Assist
Sliding
Exchange!
Slinger!
Okay, we got them all back. Wonder what's gonna make these force fields drop. 'Cause surely they're not gonna be here forever. I wish
Ready
I
to
could
move
look
on your
at a
command.
full map of the indoor
Myopic
environment
Stream! Magnum
Sliding Slinger!
Flamethrower!
instead of only having
We did it.
a mini
You
map.
messed with the
option.
wrong secretary.
And like, okay, I guess I wasn't at full zoom out.
They just picked a losing battle.
Okay, this is a situation to absolutely not use Sliding Slinger.
Master Gunner! Magnum Edge!
Thankfully,
Won't
it
miss this shot. Sliding Slinger. Throat hurt
doesn't
from all
matter
the
for my
screaming.
allies if
Louder you
they
shout,
jump off the
stronger
bridge
you
into the
get,
lava.
Right?
Because they get to just pop right back up. Me, on the other hand, if I went into the lava, it wouldn't go so well.
Did you actually?
Then it's over. We won't bring Adalbert and Greta back, but at least those bastards paid for what they did. That's justice. That's right. Yeah, justice was served here, sure. Thank you. I'll head back to camp and tell Dirk what happened. I want to repay you as well, so please come by when you can. Yeah, some of the quests in this game do go to pretty dark places.
What a raw deal.
Mina told me everything. What happened to Greta was... I still can't even process it. But even just Fina surviving is a miracle. That never could have happened if not for you, so thank you. Oh yeah, where is she now? In the tent asleep. She had to turn off feedback from her nerve circuits. The slightest noise had her shaking and screaming. She kept saying, "The prone," over and over. Not that I can blame her. She saw Greta's... She saw everything. I'll take Fina and head back to the city. I'm not leaving her side until she recovers. No matter how long it takes. It's the only way I can atone for letting my fears stop me from helping Adalbert and Greta. You're like a saint. I hope I can find that kind of mercy and love in myself. Fina's going to need it. We may never work as blades again, but I hope you'll continue to grow strong. Here, I know it isn't much, but maybe it will be enough to help you save someone else. The nice part about having so many quests to do is it makes it really easy to gain affinity with party members. What's this one? Right. Kill things with specific weapons. Hide dyads. That sounds like it's either dual guns or dual blades. Do I even have them? Are there... I really wish that there were more options for how to sort these. Alphabetical would be nice. Being able to sort by both weapon type and something else would be nice. Okay, dyads are dual guns. Okay. I do have some hide dyads. They suck, but can be used. Welkin orifices. Okay, we can do that.
Won't stop us.
Roger, you can leave me to it.
Target range. Match my target. I won't miss this shot. Panicking. Weaken them. They're freaking out.
I'm losing so much damage by not having an ether weapon. And yet I'm still doing plenty.
Throat hurt from all the screaming?
The louder you shout, the stronger you get, right?
Oh hey, we got our frontier map revenue.
I'll take the first shot. Make him count. Let's go. Early bird. Sliding slinger.
Hell yeah! Time to bring the hurt.
Now go there. Follow my lead. Right. I've been saving this. We
Shall
need
we
to buff
get
up
this
to take
done?
something this big down.
It'd also be nice if we could sort by damage type. That would actually be really nice. But no, we can't. There's so many things that rely on damage type to get bonuses, but we are not allowed to sort by it. So I believe I was using not those. I believe I was using these. Apparently I have other options, but kind of hard to beat the ones that I'm using, dang. I have walked by this container many, many times without opening it. So time to finally open it. And it only had money inside. I think there's also a container here that I haven't opened. There's a lot of containers I haven't opened, honestly. I've opened like a couple, maybe 3 containers off stream. But then realized that, hey, maybe I should open all my containers on stream, because then it will have happened on stream. Oh, the container isn't up here, it's down below. I see. At least for the containers where it's segment recon, I feel like opening them on stream is the way to go. But for the ones that are just containers that exist, maybe I should just pop those open on my own time. So apparently this quest marks this segment as complete. What? There you are. Hey, did you remember to bring food? What about warm clothes, climbing tools, avalanche probe? Between rock slides and falls, a mountain can be more dangerous than any of the animals living on it. Gotta stay focused, even if you know the area well. Yeah, I've literally climbed this very mountain before, so... Wait, are you some kind of expert climber too? I knew I'd be leaving the fighting to you, but I hoped I could at least be the Sherpa guide. Ah well, anyway, on my way here, I did a bit of preliminary digging, and I've already found some crazy stuff. Like, here I have some lion bone bort and focaltium. Both minerals used in making skells and weapons. A pretty valuable find, that. If we can find some more samples, we'll have enough to run purity tests. Want to help me look? Great, then let's meet back here once we've found a few more samples of both. Sound good? Just be sure to watch out for wild animals, and Xenos. Oh, and Yetis, even though I don't think they exist. Well, we've got the stuff. What? Screaming noise. Oh, thank goodness. Look over there. It's a killer alien. Isn't that a Manon? Yeah, and they're not killer aliens. They're pacifists. And why would you say thank goodness about there being a killer alien? What do we do? It's gonna abduct us and perform weird experiments on our bodies and then eat us. I have no intention of eating you, understand? Please, please, calm down. I just want to be friends with humans, okay? I'm actually so glad we met here. Yeah, like we're gonna fall for that, right? Back me up here. I mean, it kind of is dangerous to trust unknown Xenos, but this is a Manon, and Manon are not hostile. What? But my buddy says these Manon have all kinds of dangerous technology and they can't wait to use it. Manon hold no hostility against humans, you know? At least I hold none against you. Nope, not buying it. Now stay back. Any closer and I'll shoot. Oh, I guess this means we can't be friends, doesn't it? If you plan to stay, be so careful of Siniculas, okay? Many Manon have been attacked here, you know? Sorry, many Manon. She seemed kind of sad at the end there. Nope, not thinking about it. She's clearly a killer alien that's gonna eat me. Anyway, how about those mineral samples? Perfect, you found them. Nice work, partner. Hey, I'm thinking this mountain probably has all kinds of useful stuff buried in it. Let's forget about that Xeno and keep up the search. I'll meet you up ahead. I'm starting to understand why this mission is called Close Encounters. Probably gonna meet new Xenos at every turn. I leveled up from opening a box. Oh, hey, it's that Manon again. Shh, you're safe now. Try to calm down, okay? If you cry, that thing might hear you. Right, I understand, but are you sure about me? I'm a Manon, you know? You called me a killer alien, but then you helped me anyway. Yeah, well, I was only kidding. It's a, term of endearment. Yeah, sure. I'm proud of you for throwing away your racism. Ah, Garnet. Perfect timing. What, this? Well, I couldn't just leave a little girl to get eaten alive, even if she is a Xeno. We went near this bridge-like formation up ahead when we were suddenly attacked by a ferocious mountain Sinicula. Sorry to be a pain, but do you think you could jog over there and take care of it for me? You know, pop, two in the hat? I'll look after this girl while you take care of business. I can catch you up on the details after. Yeah, Outlander, it is true that you can't complain about leveling up from trivial things if you like Explorience. And the truth is, I actually love leveling off trivial things. It amuses me. I thought you said it was a mountain Sinicula. That's not a... Oh, that's not for the quest that we're on. Those are different. Different marker. Or different quest. I was told we were going to be fighting a mountain Sinicula, not a slab Sinicula.
Don't let it scare me. That's my target.
Master Gunner!
Ghost Walker. I won't miss this shot.
Blade Flow!
Follow my lead. Slinger.
Step! Melee attack!
Sliding Slinger.
Magnum!
They never stood a chance.
You messed with the wrong secretary.
And I did notice we got Yelv to 4 hearts, but might as well keep him in the party till he hits 5 or something. I'm sorry for smashing you. Yeesh, we could hear that Sinicula's screams from here. Hopefully we can get to the summit in peace now. You're headed to the top to gather materials too, right? Inise, want to come with us? Oh, really? I mean, it's been so much fun having someone to talk to. But are you sure I won't be getting in your way? Don't be silly. Besides, I owe you one for the candy you gave me. Oh, speaking of, you've got to try this chocolate, Garnet. This stuff is bananas. Bananas. By which I mean crazy. Not that it tastes like bananas. Apparently it's all the rage with the Manon kids these days. Yeah, sure. It's sweet, but there's this perfect hint of bitter, right? I haven't tasted anything like it in New LA. Well, what do you think? I mean, am I crazy, or is it the most amazing thing in the history of things? Seriously though, how do you make this? I want to marry it. Then I want it stuffed into my coffin when I die. Well, the viscera of the Sunicula are dried out and condensed before being reconstituted with bile. The resulting treat is both delicious and nutritious, no? No, are you serious, Inase? Girl, you gotta tell me these things ahead of time. Is that a problem? I know that Suniculas are dangerous primordial creatures, but their flesh contains no poison whatsoever, you know? Almost wish it did. But no, there's no problem, Inase. It was still very nice of you to share. Let's just head for the summit. So... if it's made from creatures' viscera and bile, is it really chocolate at that point? Hey, Garnet, Inase and me are gonna walk and talk for a bit. Meet you at the top, okay? Like, it might taste like chocolate, but as far as actually being chocolate, it's not. It is a different thing. You doing okay? Is that you, Garnet? Ah, Inase! Where's Inase? Is she with you? What happened? Sorry, I shouldn't panic. I'm glad you kept calm at least. I've read about a type of bladder that lives up here called the abyssal bladder. I guess we found one. We must have been gathering mineral samples in its territory, which is why it got mad and dive-bombed us. Inase pushed me out of the way. She probably saved my life. Then I saw the thing fly off into that cave up ahead. Please, you've got to help me find Inase. I know we only just met, but she's my friend. You know what's kind of wild? I'm level 43 right now. And when this game first came out, the level cap was 60.
Ready to get your butt handed to you?
Engaging at range.
Line up and scream!
Won't miss this shot. Arching horn! Slinger! Who's next? We're coming to you. They never stood a chance.
Don't mistake me for some empty suit. They just picked a losing battle.
I understand why these things aggro even despite the level difference, because if they didn't, there'd be no way to get their attention and thus their loot. But I feel like they should maybe aggro at a closer distance. At least when the level gap is what it is. I don't think you're supposed to come through walls, sir.
Blast away! Don't give him a chance to
I
fight
won't
back!
miss this shot. Sliding slinger! They never stood a chance.
You messed with the wrong secretary.
I mean, Yell told us to blast away and not give it a chance to fight back.
Sliding slinger! Who's next? Go for it! You!
Master Gunner! Bruce Dream Edge!
You cut in and do the rest.
Ether Blast!
Ready?
Get in close and nail him.
I feel the power.
They just picked a losing battle.
I'll take the first shot. Take them again.
Hell yeah!
Won't
Time to
miss this
bring the
shot.
hurt!
Now follow up with a melee.
Oh yeah! Been saving this one! Blade Flare!
Sliding slinger. Come on. Sliding slinger.
Astral Burn!
Right. I've been saving this. Panicking. Weaken.
Master
I've got you
Gunner!
covered. They never stood a chance.
You messed with the wrong secretary.
All right, you say you alive? I heard a big commotion. Was that you taking out that bladder? Yeah, Bladder's dead. Phew. Wow, you really live up to your reputation, huh? Yes, I do live up to my reputation. Perhaps maybe drop the later, though, huh? So is Inisei okay? Though, again, I get it. This game has so much text in it. It's very easy for an error or two to slip through. The fact that we've seen 2 today is kind of surprising. But yeah, with a game with this much text, it is incredibly difficult to get rid of all grammatical errors. Huh? Inisei, what's wrong? She's not moving. How do you do CPR on a man-on? Where's the heart located? Can I even take a pulse? Ah, why didn't I bother to learn anything useful about Xenos? Come on, wake up, please? We only just became friends. It's way too soon for goodbye. I mean, she's saying ... so she's alive. Corpses don't say ... Friends? We are friends? You're okay? You'd be my friend even though I'm a man-on? Really? Really, really? Yeah, you have been for a bit. I'm so glad. I've stared out at New LA from our ship for some time and felt a longing, maybe? I wanted to get closer to the curious cyborgs that somehow still overflowed with warmth, you know? Inisei, are you alright? Ow. My joints ache, but I don't think anything is broken. So that's good, right? Thank goodness. Let's get you out of this cave and patch you up. I promise I won't let any more big slobbery monsters get anywhere near you. Thanks for everything, Garnet. We gathered some great mineral samples and verified the local wildlife. I'd say your survey's done. Or our survey's done, rather. Here's the reward. I was pretty useless this time around, so you should have it all. Yeah, I'm sure. I made a new friend from this assignment after all. That's more than enough of a reward for me. We're heading out. See you back home. You ready, Inise? Yes, Serona. On the way down, I can point out various mineral deposits and herbs, if you like. Hey, slow down, girl. I appreciate the thought, but we've got to get you looked at first.
Yeah! I'm heading to the top!
Ah, right. The missing teammate. We've kind of left him all on his own for days on end now. Where is man? Judging by the brightness of the things, it's supposed to be up here. Ah, there he is. Why didn't you spawn in earlier, bud? People were worried about you.
Hey.
Oh, sweet baby back ribs, you're human. I guess my luck hasn't completely run out on me. Those monsters were chasing me everywhere. First I ran out of ammo, then I lost my comm device, then... Well, I was pretty sure my time was up. Well, you're still the one I owe. I can totally picture the two of them going at it. They're like an old married couple. Still, I suppose I should report back and let them know I'm okay. I hate to bother you, but could you help me look for my comm device? It should be nearby. I know we're both fellow Blades and all, but I'm still willing to pay you for your time. It's my goof-up that put us here anyway. Apparently his comm device is pretty far away. There it is. There it is. And while we're in the area, I found this cave between streams. And it appears to be large and full of Grexes. And Grexes apparently don't aggro against Skells, which is good information to have, actually. Looks like that's about the extent of what's in here. Unless there was another passageway that I missed. But it doesn't look like it. I think the rest of the cave that we're seeing is actually from this entrance.
Well,
Any luck? Once I got that baby, I can reach the others no matter where they are. There you go. Hey, nice work. I'm impressed. Glad to see at least one of us here is a pro. And now I know who to turn to for help next time things take a turn for the worse. Alright, let me call up the others here. I managed to get in touch with my team thanks to you. They're on their way here now. Here, this is my way of saying thanks. I really appreciate the help. That was a quest with a recommended level of 3. But to get the device, we had to go over here. And it was next to 2 Grexes that were level 30-ish. Who absolutely would have aggroed if we weren't in our skells. How is that a level 3 recommended quest?
well,
Hey there, Garnet. I managed to get in touch with my team thanks to you. They're on their way here now. So what are you doing back out here anyway? You bored or something? If so, I suppose I can give you that bounty assignment I flubbed. The Marks of Bold Senicula has been running around making life hell for everyone. Yeah, sure. Huh, somebody's chomping at the bit, huh? I bet you take that bad boy down without breaking a sweat. I'll forward the details to your comm device. Have at it whenever you like. Oh boy, a level 8 quest. Sure, we can track it. I'm sorry, you were trying to kill something way over here, and you dropped your comms device, like, here, and ended up here, while your party ended up here. Are you sure you guys just aren't bad at your job? As far as I can tell, you just went out the complete wrong exit from New LA.
Happy to say I know how to handle those. Now's our chance. Follow my lead.
There you go. Defeated without taking a sweat or breaking a sweat. Yes, without taking a sweat. That is words. And while we're in the mood to save blades who are missing. Oh, look, Bates is alive. The Black Skell! You're with the Black Skell! I assure you I'm a friend. Oh, is that you, Garnet? Did Corwin send you to help me? Oh, thank heavens, the Black Skell's minions are all over this place. Even if I could get my legs to stop shaking, I'd never make it through without a Skell. Sorry, but I don't think I can fight. Just seeing them makes me remember. Please, you've got to kill that thing's minions. Clear the area of them. If you can do that for me, I should be able to get back to New LA. Please, I just want to be somewhere safe again. Okay, so what am I killing? Things that are over there,
take the fight to them.
Yeah, let me save
We
this
did
one.
Don't mistake me for some empty suit.
Slide slinger. Pick it up with melee attack. Slinger.
Master Gunner.
Eight. Effect charge. They never stood a chance.
Don't mistake me for some empty suit.
Primer.
They
Don't give him a
Won't
chance
miss
to
this
fight
shot.
back.
Primer. There. Let's take the fight to them. Sliding slinger.
Ball Rondo.
Ah, there's the last one.
They
Time to pick it up with melee attack. Sliding slinger. Arcing horn. Eight.
Triumphant scream.
cut in into the red.
Effect charge. Eight. Fist.
Yeah. Finish him off at
Won't
range.
miss this shot. Sliding slinger.
Easy peasy. Was it you who broke all my little toys? I go away on an errand for just a moment and I come back to this. Such nerve. This is precisely why I told them you blade insects should be eradicated. Oh, apparently it's a she. Yeah, I don't want to be eradicated, so... Wahahaha! Really, a little germ like you thinks to challenge me? Such arrogance, it makes me ill. I require your immediate death, insect. But wait, no. Extermination is too good for insects such as you. I'll drive a needle through your living body and make a display of you instead. Give thanks to fortune, for you have earned yourself a place in the tempera collection. In the what now? What now? A counter-strike? Damn and damn again. All right, sister, I'm on my way. It seems our playtime is over. Such a pity. But know that if you persist in crawling out of that wretched hive you call a city, I will personally ensure that you suffer for it. And your end will not be quick. Oh no, so enjoy living in fear until then. No nightmare can prepare you for what I have in store. Farewell, little insect. It's hard to tell with the weather being what it is. But I think I spy a problem. Actually, I spy a few problems even with the weather being what it is. That moon is full. That moon is full. That moon is full. That moon is full. We have moons on literal opposite sides of the sky being equally full. That's not how space works. Unless the planet is the light source that's illuminating them. Which somehow I doubt, because if it was, we'd be kind of blinded ourselves.
Oh,
Are they gone? Yeah, it's secure for now at least. Thank you, I feel calmer already. You've got a way of putting people at ease, actually. Anyway, I should be all right to go home now. And the sooner the better, I don't want to stick around here another second. Alright, Garnet, I better go. I owe you my life, though. Thank you. If the boss saw me like this, I'd get more than just an earful. I know we do still have more people that need rescuing. But, like, some of them are going to be a lot easier to rescue than others. Yeah, and we've got more stuff to do in the city anyway. Like, we qualify for this right here. And I do want to do more affinity missions when they are available. Because they got voice work. Thanks a million. Bates told me everything. Poor kid practically pissed his pants just talking about that black skull thing. But don't you worry, I beat some courage into him. He'll be fine. Huh, well ain't that sweet. Sorry, but we play by different rules here on my team. If a buddy can't stand, you help them up by beating them until they do. I don't think that helps people stand. In any case, we owe you one. Or more to the point, we owe you this. Oh hey, you ran across that black skull too, right? Tell it to me straight, how rough is this thing that's gunning for us? I mean, yeah, it probably does pose a threat to some people. If you say that, it must really be nasty. And it seems to be going after Blades specifically. Maybe I should pass the warning along to my men. Let me run it by Rally. In any case, good luck with your work, and let's both of us stay safe, yeah? I actually qualify for this. But it will have to wait.
As for Blade. Whoa!
I've got some uranium that needs spending badly. I know I'm going to upgrade out of all of this gear eventually. But for now, I'm not. And thus new slots for augments are born in otherwise unremarkable equipment, all thanks to our handy new invention. It's certain to become a necessity for all self-respecting blades. And when they come by to avail themselves of this service, they'll be unable to pass up the rest of our fantastical collection. I mean, yeah, at least you'll be getting a lot of money out of the people opening slots. Ah, most excellent. You have our thanks. We are terribly eager to share these peerless works with all the citizens of New LA. Well, I think your shop will be a huge success, Elle. So maybe I can stay on to help? You'll need someone to maintain your super machine after all, won't you? We would be delighted. As they said on Earth, only the very finest party in a storm. Well, we are officially open for business, and it was you who made the grand opening possible. We hope you will accept this as thanks, and also be sure to frequent our shop. After all, a friend who spends is a friend in need. That's, not quite how it goes, but okay. I've actually made a couple augments specifically to stick into weapons and things. Like this one, which boosts overdrive count by 20 when activating. It's pretty nice. And we can add another appendage crusher, which I can only hope applies. And I also made some overdrive gain TPs. Once I've got 3 more of these, or not 3, 4. Once I've got 4 more overdrive gain TP 20s, then we won't have enough to actually get 2,500, but, or to get 3,000, but you can get a lot of TP from activating overdrive, and then if I can get some pieces that have overdrive gain TP, like it's possible to make it so that you get, or maybe a skill. It's possible to make it so that you get 2,000 or 3,000 TP for activating overdrive, which means that activating overdrive refunds all of the TP spent activating overdrive, so you can just repeatedly press the button until you have maxed overdrive time, and you just get to stay in overdrive forever, which is, I shouldn't have to say, an absolutely ludicrous boost to your combat capabilities.
Whoa!
Excellent work, right? I've heard reports on your results in using our latest weapon. Would be so good as to return it to me now, please? I believe that you mean, would you be so good as to return it? Thanks. Many, many thanks. Yep, there you go. You're as impressive as I'd heard, and I'm a genius for scouting you to head our field marketing efforts, right? The parts where you pretended to struggle and or bleed really added a sense of drama, you know? You're kind of a ham, but the good kind, right? When did I pretend to struggle or bleed when I was using these weapons? I cleaned up those birds pretty quick. Overcome the direst of all dire odds with a weapon from Candid Incredible at your side. The ad copy practically writes itself, doesn't it? What? Why, yes, this is where you can find the unbeatable new weapon you've heard about. You're quite the savvy customer, right? This model here is the weapon that slew a Welkin Orvis in the blink of an eye. Ah, and a welcome to you too. Welcome one and all to Candid Incredible, House of Fine Wares, okay? Ride the cutting edge with the most advanced tech in all of space and time, okay? Because when your life could be gone, you better trust Manon. Incredible! I never dreamed this ad campaign would work so well, or so quickly, right? It's all thanks to you. I'll be sure to come to you straight away if I ever need help again, okay? I hope we can be very, very good business partners for a long time, alright? Because at Candid Incredible, integrity comes free. Right? It's totally free. Like included? You keep our business booming, we'll make your enemies go boom! It's back scratching all around at your friendly neighborhood Candid Incredible. Come to us for all your needs, from paper napkins to interstellar generation ships. Yes, everything is in stock here at Candid Incredible.
This for friends ears only.
Yep, and get this.
Oh, perfect timing. I was just about to drop by the barracks to see you. I have a top secret mission straight from the Director General. Very hush-hush and all that. So, can you spare a moment? Great, here goes. We received a report from a curator surveying Noctilum. It seems that some ganglion troops are gathering at the mouth of Dead Man's Gulch. They're a survey team, judging from their equipment, which means there may be something important there besides the big skull you recovered before. That's Director General Chassan's theory, anyway. He wants you to go there and figure out what exactly they're after. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. That's great! I can see why the Director General would come to you. Here's the detailed brief. Go there and look at the stuff. Got it. What a detailed brief. You're familiar with the territory, so I doubt you'll get lost, but be careful out there regardless. We'll be waiting for your report. Make it good news.
Ah, look who's here. Perfect timing. Turns out I've got a mission that's right up your alley.
In other words, something dangerous?
See? You're perfect for it. Now then, remember the night the ganglion hit us? Your team took on a pair of Xenos. Real bad apples. A big old lug and one nasty little lady.
Doggone and Reese, I think it was.
There's no forgetting those two.
Yep, that's them. We just got word they've been spotted skulking around Noctilum.
Could they be planning another attack?
That or who knows what. Whatever they're up to, I can tell you, it ain't gonna be good for us.
Muscle Man not worry his mustache hair's gray. Team Tatsu is on the case.
Right. Those two are no pushovers. We fought them once and we beat them once. We're the best choice to take this on. We'll leave immediately.
Thanks, Colonel.
I still can't open this box, can I? Yeah. There's some segment recon that I can be doing. Grabbing boxes and the like. Here in NLA. And I mean, hey, sometimes a little cleanup needs to be done. Be a lot easier if skells were slightly more controllable while jumping, though. There's a box over there. And then there's another over down there. I have overshot. Looks like that's all for the residential district. I don't see any containers in admin other than this one that we can't open yet. Because we don't have the mechanical field skill that I don't even know how to get. There's one in the commercial district. Someone's got a heart-to-heart next to the alien wreckage, huh? Ah. Don't really care, do I? Not at the moment, at least. I will eventually. On top of the Outfitter's test hangar, you say? Which means it's probably easy to reach from up here. Would have been even easier still if I actually had my boosters active. It seriously does feel like cheating that they give us access to this skill so early on in Definitive Edition. It didn't even exist in the original game. But it's like a good portion of the way to just having a flight module. Okay, we got another energy clip. Love that. Gives me more do it again juice.
Oh, thank God.
Hey there, yes, you with the face. What do you say to the idea of a specialized combat field, Say, an atmospheric charge that hastens skull fuel recovery, for example. Does that sound convenient? Yes. Ah, yes, it sounds like a Blade's dream come true, doesn't it? And yet it's real. I call it the Battle Probe, and I invented it while I was aboard the White Whale, you see. So I don't actually have any completed units on me, but I can explain the premise. Essentially, this new type of data probe takes the electromagnetic field generated by Frontier Nav and induces a dynamic conversion. The resulting charge infuses the area around the probe, producing one of many potential types of specialized combat fields. I'm sure you want to see it in action, right? Probably can't wait to get your little blade hands on it. I tell you, once this thing takes off with the blades, it will revolutionize frontline combat. I mean, will it though? Because you gotta already have a probe planted. Which means that it's not exactly frontline now, is it? But whatever. No doubt you are, and in that case, I'd like to ask you for a favor. My design calls for a large quantity of Maranium. I've been running around the city begging, but every factory and lab is scrambling for the stuff, and no one can see past their greed to the genius of my idea. So myopic. How can you overlook a game changer like this just to produce more of the same boring dreck? Anyway, this is where you come in. I need you to secure me 10,000 units of Maranium. Your reward will be a shiny new battle probe. A bargain and a half if I do say so myself. Alright, I got that. Shouldn't have pressed A on tracking it. It's time to give form to this stroke of genius that struck me as we were striking Mira. Okay, here you go. Well, got that Maranium yet? Come on then, the battle probe is aching to be born. It's straining, it's pushing forth and... Yes, well, end of metaphor. Yes, yes! Wait right there, I'll have it ready momentarily. It's done, it's finally done! Presenting the first of hopefully many different kinds of battle probes, the fuel recovery probe. Set this baby at a Frontier Nav data probe site and any skells parked in that whole region will recover fuel at an accelerated rate. Go on, take it, it's yours. Just promise to get out there and show the world that my inventions are more useful than any weapon those arms manufacturers crank out. Oh, and protect the welfare of all new LA citizens as well. I guess that's important. Meanwhile, I have more kinds of battle probes to prototype. In fact, I've got a whole stack of designs just waiting for my Eureka touch. Come back and see me again, all right? I can't see my designs implemented without help from blades like you. What's the range on battle probe efficacy, though? Like, is it just in the segment that the probe is in, or is it in all the segments that the probe unlocks vision to? Either way, it's a little smaller than I'd like. I may need stuff from these germivores to make things that I've got marked for tracking, but that doesn't mean I need to fight the germivores right now.
It's still smoking.
Bad guy's campfire.
The residual heat signatures confirm it. This fire was active until just recently.
It's strange. A campfire doesn't strike me as their style. Good thinking. All right, let's give this place the standard perimeter sweep.
Elma, wait! Tatsu, hear something!
Someone's coming. Everyone, hide!
Looks like we're too late. Damn it. Those two could be anywhere. Come on. That guy's the size of a mech. There can't be that many places for him to hide. Whatever. We'd better report to the captain.
Soldier's definitely ganglion.
Elma, did you hear that? Guy's the size of a mech.
And they're looking for a pair.
But why would Dagon and Reese... I mean, they're ganglion too, right?
Maybe they deserted after bitter defeat courtesy of Tatsu.
Courtesy of who? Still, it does sound like they're after our targets.
Everything we've heard seems to point that way.
Maybe we should shake those two down for intel. See what they know.
What do you think?
Couldn't hurt.
All right. We should be able to handle a couple of grunts easily enough. Let's see what we can find out.
Sliding slinger!
Magnum
Sliding slinger!
Shall we get this done?
Sliding slinger!
Stood a chance.
It's no use.
Now then, who are you chasing and why?
We'll never talk, human scum.
I don't think you understand. This isn't a request.
Target sighted. All units rally at point 49.
You hear that?
Let's move.
What should we do about these two?
Knock them out and leave them.
Okay, but where's .49? I don't think we're privy to their battlefield designations or whatever. But apparently it's the shark's jaws. I think you should go first. No, after you. Be my guest. Now wait a minute. Any of us who goes out alone is just going to be eaten. I say we all go and carry out the mission together. Yes, that way all of us can be eaten. I'm gonna stop doing the whooshing noises. It's their life support things ejecting gases. Perhaps, but we can't just abandon our duty either. If we show up empty-handed with 0 survey results, the ganglion will have our hides. We're dead if we do, dead if we don't. Ooh, I know. Why don't we just stay huddled here? Oh-ho, a creative solution. And a feat only a race as adaptable to any environment as we are could manage. We'll wait them out here, whether it takes a century or 2 or 3... Wah! Human! Over there! Human! Then it's all over. Yeah, what are you doing here? We can't say we mean no harm. We specifically came to look at ganglion activity. The human has a dangerous glint in her eyes. Those are the eyes of someone who walked here over 1,000 ganglion corpses. Why are you cowards standing there sniveling? We're saved! You're ganglion soldiers, aren't you? So take up your guns and fight. But we're non-combatants. Running away is sort of what we do. This is why your kind will always be grunts. Ganglion really needs to learn to stop sending Marnooks.
They just picked up. Start with ranged attacks.
Follow my lead.
Won't miss this shot.
Myopic scream.
Sliding slinger.
Blade flare.
We did it.
Curious. Humans are more tenacious than we gave them credit for, it seems. How can you remain so sanguine? This is hardly the time for offhand observations. Given that our prospects of survival are non-existent, what harm is there in acknowledging our co-exterminee's merits? Oh, merciful Golboga. Probably Golbaga, actually, but whatever. Is it safe, then, to assume that our duties are no longer called for? I do not mean what the ganglion expected of us, but that the very meaning of our existence may be safely abandoned? I, too, would prefer to carry out our sacred mission given half a chance. Then should we not stake our hopes on that which promises at least some chance of survival, however slim? That would perhaps be ideal, yes. Well, I, for one, intend to survive this ordeal. Then there is no time to waste. It is a valid argument, but in terms of sheer probability... Probability, my Gorqua! Uh-oh. Screaming noise. Humans, we entreat you, save our kind!
They just picked the losers back.
Hell yeah! Time to bring the hurt!
Follow my lead.
Myopic scream! Hell yeah!
Sliding slinger. Go, sliding slinger.
Master Garou screaming!
Ready.
Blade flare!
Slinger.
Ether blast!
There you go. Thank you, human. You are a good deal stronger than the higher-ups in the ganglion who fancy themselves great warriors. Perhaps this human might offer us asylum? It is certainly a possibility worth exploring. We have a request, human, if you will hear it. We Zarubogan are not made for combat. As a result, we have been treated as the lowest of the low within the ganglion. But our suits allow us to survive in any environment. You see? Since arriving on this planet, we've been forced to survey one hostile location after the next. Caverns crawling with vicious indigents, sheer cliffsides where a single misstep means certain death. Many of our number have already been lost. We are sick and tired of serving the ganglion. Is there any way we might be granted asylum within your city? Yeah, probably. Ooh! Praise be to Golbaga's mercy! We are a sizable group, numbering in the teens, but if you would have us, we would relocate to your city immediately. Thank you, kind human. Kind of feel bad about the one that rushed to his death for no reason, but... I suppose such is life. And I got in my skull for no reason because this is not a skull traversable cave.
Ready to get your butt handed to you?
Let's ignore that thing. Maybe we can outrun it. But apparently we've got a quest that involves their destruction.
Violent split.
specifically to kill them, not to get loot from them. I suppose I can make it work.
You messed with the wrong secretary. They just picked a losing battle. Shall we get this?
Early bird! Use it for us!
My mind is clear. Where's your aura?
Hell yeah! To
Blood
B-A-D!
Slinger!
Be blast!
Blood Slinger! Arcing horn!
Yeah!
I won't miss
Finish 'em
this
off
shot!
and break.
You need to pop up to take something this big.
Myopic streak!
Follow my lead.
Why did I end up targeting the bottom?
Never stood a chance. Mission
There.
accomplished. Nothing to it.
Okay, so I guess the place we're supposed to go is further that way. Certainly not down below.
Ready to move on your command.
Yeah, these germivores may be terrible, but I'm gonna ignore them. Okay, looks like what we're looking for is a cave down there. Sure enough. And these are not who we were expecting.
It's not our pair after all.
Yeah, but who are they?
Enemy of my enemy, etc.
What are they doing here? Who cares? Wipe them out.
Uh-oh. Looks like we have no choice.
They just picked a losing battle. Shall we get this done?
Make them charge!
Again with the marks.
Take this!
Blade flare! Startle blade!
Early bird! Use it for us so we can reach
My
them.
mind is clear.
Myopic streak! Bruce
Blood
Stream it!
Blood Slinger!
Shall we get
Blood
this done?
them again. We're settling. I won't miss this shot. That warms up. It's time to get serious.
Yeah! I'm saving this for
Blood Slinger!
Start! Yeah! Finish him off and break!
Won't miss this shot. They never stood a chance.
There we go.
I'm sorry if we frightened you. My name is Elma. And you are? Are we correct in assuming that the Ganglion are after you? If so, we might be able to help. We come from a planet called Earth, but now we're fighting the Ganglion here on Mira.
Really?
Pay them no heed, Rock.
But Celica, they just beat up those bad guys.
It matters not. I shall not be fooled again.
Well, either way, it's not safe here.
Don't flatter us with your hollow kindness.
Listen, I understand that it may be hard for you to trust a random pack of strangers. But we really do want to help if we can. I hope you can believe us.
Come on, Celica. They seem all right, don't they?
Perhaps, but
Tatsu, pleased to make acquaintance of new friend Celica.
And you are a Nopon?
Indeed. Friends saved Tatsu from nasty Ganglion.
Just like they saved us.
Yes, So if Tatsu is trusting friends, Celica can too. Nopon's honor.
Well... you might say that we're fugitives of a sort. Ones that are running low on hiding places.
Our city, New LA, is home to many races besides humans. Both of you would be welcome there. There's no pressure, of course. You can stay or leave as you see fit.
Thank you. That is most kind. My name is Celica.
And I'm Rock. Nice to meet you.
I'm Lynn. Here, these are the coordinates for New LA. Can you get there okay?
I believe the two of us can manage, yes.
Then we'll see you back home. Take care, you two.
I feel like they should maybe have an escort on the way there. You know, someone to vouch for them as they're trying to get into the city. Just seems like the type of thing that would be appreciated. Pretty sure we've investigated this cave before, and I'm pretty sure that's out of reach even if we've got our skull here, so... yeah, let's head on back.
Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Hey! Over here!
How do you like the city so far?
It's rather overwhelming, to be honest. But Rock seems quite content, so... we'd like to stay if that's permissible.
Of course. And whatever you need, just let us know, okay?
Anytime Celica have a problem, Team Tatsu have the solution.
You have our gratitude.
And now we have met our second Clurian.
Hey, you here?
But we can't do this yet. Celica does become a party member eventually, but I think we need to do that affinity mission right there in order to make it happen.
Yo, Elma. Good timing. I just got a juicy tip. Care to get in on it?
That's all right.
What, seriously? Don't you even want to hear what it is first?
Something tells me if it was that juicy, you wouldn't be approaching me about it like this.
Oh, come on. You make me sound like a con man. You could at least feign interest, you know? Common courtesy and all that?
Ah, common courtesy. You mean back on Earth?
Yeah, I know we're on Mira now and all, but still.
All right, Doug, all right. Let's hear it.
That's more like it. Meet me in back of the diner in the industrial district, okay? Fewer ears there, you know?
I guess common courtesy doesn't mean the same thing here on Mira as it did on Earth.
Hey!
Friend not done yet?
Moi Moi, is Legendar still not ready? Quiet, Mui Mui. Moi Moi is king of inventioning, but even king need time for inspiration to strike. Hurry up! Wallet of King's brother pawn cannot stand supporting both for much longer. Ah, you are Blade friend, right? Mui Mui and Moi Moi joined Blade to earn some quick cash. Quiet! Does Mui Mui want to get yelled at by leader of Blade again? Eek! Well then, here's story. Mui Mui and Moi Moi enlist in Blade in order to do good things, probably. But now friend must show Mui Mui ropes of being Blade, especially ropes that lead to getting rich.
Okay, sure.
Yes, Mui Mui understand. Blades risk life and limb to fight strong enemies in order to keep city safe. But Mui Mui not interested in any of that. Mui Mui want to know how to get biggest rewards for least amount of work.
Frontier Nav.
Perhaps friend misunderstands situation. Mui Mui and Moi Moi extremely poor. There is no time to take on one tiny job after next. Does friend see now? Meh, never mind. It sounds like there is no choice but to bet all on Legendar.
Yes, what is this Legendar?
Legendar is Super Radar, its latest creation from little brother pawn of Wii U, Nopon King of Inventioning. It pick up faint signature emitted by treasure of Nopon ancestors. Treasure lost to Miran history. It tracks Sword of Legendariness. Sword is super rare, even for famous Nopon stuff. Curators should pay through nose for it. Though even with radar complete, equipment of Wii U not quite up to traveling outside city. Friend is a generous Blade veteran, yes? Then friend must help plucky rookie Mui Mui make a pair of Infinigoggles. After all, Blades are all about helping each other out at hugely discounted rates.
We've got almost all the stuff.
It is deal then. Friend should start by gathering materials needed to build Infinigoggles. With 5 pieces of taut leather and 2 pieces of white mirror glass, Moi Moi can whip up Infinigoggles in no time flat. Oh, and also bring mission critical rations. 3 sonar lemons will do nicely. While friend is getting those, Moi Moi will complete Legendar. Blade friend and Moi Moi will send Mui Mui off on quest for Nopon Sword of Legendariness together.
Suddenly raining.
Hello? You're the human who helped Dr. Staccata stop Frazee, aren't you? Good timing. I need your help, you see? The doctor still hasn't come back from his undercover investigation, and I don't know what to do. That rotten Frazee took what was left of her cult and disappeared into Caldros, you know? The doctor was sure she'd try some new scam, so he pretended to be a believer and snuck into their hideout.
I feel like that's an incredibly dangerous thing to do when the leader of said cult has seen you face to face, saw you foil her plans personally. You're just asking to be revenged upon.
But I haven't heard from him at all, okay? I'm worried he's gotten caught or, you know. Huh? Well, speak of the deviled egg pizza. It's the doctor, isn't it? Will you just wait a second, please? Hello? Yes, this is Jalimbo. Where are you, doctor? I'm in the bandits' refuge in Caldros. You must get in touch with Garnet. Tell her I need help and she has to hurry, okay? Uh-oh, Frazee's coming back, it seems. Please, Jalimbo, I don't have long before... I lost the connection. This is very, very, very bad news, although at least you were around when it happened, no? Please, you have to go rescue the doctor, okay? And then maybe stop Frazee from whatever she's trying to do? Dr. Staccata is headstrong and impulsive, but he has a true heart, you know? So hurry to Caldros, yes? Yes, and thank you.
if we've got a heart-to-heart sitting right here. Might as well.
I'm not daydreaming, I swear.
Oh, hello there, Garnet. Are you on duty today? I have the day off myself, so I was just tending to my flower beds. Do you like flowers, Garnet?
They're alright.
I like them as well. I brought these seeds from Earth. I was so happy to see them bloom all the way out here. Seeing beautiful flowers always fills my heart with hope. It's always odd to say that, but it's true. I think that if these flowers can thrive on this world, then surely we humans can. Sorry, I didn't intend to act so profound there. I'll be very happy if my flowers bring you joy, even if they don't have any deeper meaning.
As usual, I want an option that is between these two. Like, I'm not gonna be the type to say, oh yeah, these flowers are beautiful and this is the species they are. And like, if they're medicinal flowers, then why not just say, hey, that's useful, not that's useful because they will make money. But fine, we'll be sincere.
You really do like flowers. You even know their names. I imagine you'll be busy with your blade work for a while, but when you have the time, would you like to plant some flowers here yourself? I'd be excited to see which varieties you choose.
Oh, it is you. I fear I was half asleep, which seems the strength of my ova is ebbing. If you have what I requested, please give it to me. Alright, there's the lettuce, there's the driftwood. Fine work. I knew I could depend upon you. Now I must hurry to Noctilum. Yeah, I'll go with you. Thank you, but I wish to focus all my energies on hearing the voice of my ova, and for that I must be alone. I leave at once for Noctilum. Yeah, it looks like we're done with Yell. So, who do we want to take his place? Let's grab Gwyn. I think he's the lowest. Other than, like, Fry, but... Might you be the one who assisted Kun Luarb? Before departing, he left me a message. He said that if something were to happen to him and we were unable to find a source of Senirapa water, I should come to you for help. Yeah, you can ask me anything. You appear to be precisely as he described you, straightforward and dependable. Which brings me to my request. I would ask you to go to Noctilum and search for Kun Luarb. When you find him, inform him that we have completed development on a new technology. We are now able to use the extremely pure water of Biano Lake to synthesize Senirapa water, so long as we have a source sample. If he is able to locate even a small amount, we will again have the means to multiply and survive. I hope that will ease the burden of his search a bit. The water he brings home will be the key to the future of us Orpheans. Please find him, whatever it takes.
this one? Oh.
Thank you.
Welcome back. Looks like you brought back even more than the Director General had hoped. He was practically beaming, said that your freeing the Zarubogan from the bonds of ganglion servitude was deserving of high praise. Oh, and here's your pay. Can't forget that. The Zarubogan are in quarantine now. If the tests come back clean, they'll be living in New LA with us. They seemed really grateful to you, so you might want to speak to them once they're cleared. Oh, we got another Christie mission. So she sent us to Oblivia and to Noctilum.
Just speaking.
I don't recall her sending us to Sylvalum, so this is probably the Sylvalum one, right?
Did you actually?
Well, speak of the devil, I was just talking about you. We've been getting tons of info from all our new data probes recently. Now, is this just me, or did you install pretty much all of them? Yeah, the only ones I haven't installed are ones that we need flight for. Everybody's wondering how you're reaching so many probe placement sites so quickly. I've got a Skell with a booster on it. But now that you're here, I can just ask. So, you got a special system or something? Yeah, it's a Skell with a booster on it. Ah, I see. Wow. Even the developers of FrontierNav never thought about going about it like that. They never thought of using a Skell with a booster on it. I'm so pleased to have met someone like you. Oh, and while I have you, I've got a job that involves mining for Aurorite in Sylvalum. There's also a bounty out on some nectar Skirpos that have been causing trouble in the region. And finally, we've picked up the signal of a new data unit out in Sylvalum as well. You should be able to do all of these in your sleep, so get out there and show my fellow Pathfinders how it's done. You don't mind, do you? The others really look up to you at this point.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ooh, it'll give another storage probe when we finish this. Plus, I'll give you a special treat when you're finished. I'll tell you what's inside all those classified data units you've been retrieving. Yeah, sure. Dying to know. I thought that would pique your interest. Sorry to have kept you in the dark so long. I actually planned to keep this one to myself, but... well, I want you to know. Alright, off you go. I expect the usual perfection. Alright, we got the resources. That wasn't hard. So many quests to turn in. So many quests to accept. This game has so many quests.
And you know what? Well...
I work in arms development here in New LA, you know? It's rewarding work, but I find navigating Earth customs so difficult. Evening comes and the entire team goes home, right? But to me, the dark hours are my most productive. Yeah, there's a seminar for you. His name is Alex, yes? Alex? Ah, perhaps his seminar will give me new insights into human thinking, maybe. I'll go, yes, though perhaps I shouldn't expect too much, should I? Not to be rude. Again, if this quest is what I think it is, I don't like that I am doing it. Ah, yes, I did in fact defeat those Forfexes.
You actually did it.
You took those C4Fexes down? You might actually stand a chance against him. Alright, I'll talk. I take it Fosdyke informed you of the particulars? Yep. good. Spares me the effort. Briggs is holed up in the bowels of Molten Hollow. Bet you're wondering why anyone would pick a place like that to live, eh? Well, he's got a giant safe there. Built the thing himself. He's not letting anyone near that white gold. Greedy bastard will do anything it takes to keep his prize. He ruined my life, and Fosdyke's. Still better than what the others got. Please, he's got to be stopped. You make that happen and I'll atone for my part in this horror story any way you like.
Sorry for all the cloak and dagger business. I'd tell you over a drink inside, but you never know who's listening.
It's fine.
Here, look at this. See this location? Apparently, it's become home to a pack of very dangerous indigents.
That's not good. That's a Frontier Nav probe site. If they damage the probe, it'll make it harder to collect Moranium.
Bingo.
Hey, we got an official
and
pronunciation.
Check out how much old RedmondStache is offering to make sure that doesn't happen.
What the what? I've never seen such a high reward before.
He's obviously thinking this mission will require 10 teams or more.
Ah, so that's why. Bummer. It's a way smaller number when you split it 10 ways.
But it seems the job isn't public yet. A particularly ambitious team could swoop in and take the whole thing for themselves. Assuming they lived, that is. How did you get this info anyway?
Sorry, I can't tell you that. Suffice to say, someone at HQ is not very good at poker.
Some secret. You just basically told us.
Okay, well, whatever. It's still a juicy tip, ain't it? But even I'm not crazy enough to try it alone, which is why I immediately thought of you guys. So, what do you think?
Any thoughts?
Honestly, taking 70% of the take is pretty generous. Because there's 3 of us and 1 of you. 4 of us if you count Tatsu, but nobody counts Tatsu.
Actually, if you consider the firepower we bring, that sounds about fair.
Now hold on a minute. Don't forget who found the job in the first place.
And that's why you get
How
30.
about I don't charge for the tip and we split it 50-50, okay? Right. Now that that's settled, let's head out before my team gets suspicious. This one's just me and you guys.
Okay, I guess we gotta put him on the team.
Hear me out.
No kidding?
Huh?
Looking for a new LA delicacy, eh? Then you have to try my house special. It's the Calorie Bomber, a juicy hamburger with all the trimmings, and it's just 700 credits. Nah. You sure? Well, I'll be here if you change your mind. What we need is pizza.
Move out! Deploy that pizza!
Welcome to Army Pizza. Unfortunately, I ran out of dough for the day, so all I've got left are frozen pies. Only 1,000 credits and just as good as fresh. That's the Army Pizza guarantee. Frozen or no, I put love into all my pies. I guarantee the taste will blow you away. I guess we gotta buy all the stuff. Fine then.
Huh?
1 Calorie Bomber, piping hot from the grill. This is sure to knock the socks off your man on friend.
You, having fun there, buddy? Well, obviously, if you de-Voltonize something like that, you're going to hurt yourself. Ugh, and we still have a ton of collection work left. What am I going to do about this mess? I am flattered you would ask. So many of you humans really are kind. We Zarubagan are beginning a new initiative concerning this city's Voltant. Your kind discards it as unnecessary, but it is the source of life for us. This is why we have begun a collection service. All was going well until my friend decided to de-Voltonize something called a hamburger from that restaurant. I'm afraid he's out cold. His own fault, really. Even an idiot knows that everything but Voltant is swimming with impurities. Now I'm responsible for collecting more Voltant from the people here than I possibly can by myself. Such a bother. I was just trying to figure out a plan when you arrived. I don't suppose you would be willing to help me? As a resident, you know the city well. With your help, I could be done in no time. I would really like to make this new initiative succeed, and working together with you would make it even better. So then, you must speak with a doctor named Jeffrey, a recycling operator named Graham, and a Manon named Feffin. Please gather Voltant from all three of them. Oh, and be careful when handling it. Voltant is to you what that hamburger was to my dumb, unconscious friend. Yeah, thanks. Not at all. It is we who must thank you. If you did not share your supply of Voltant with us, we would not be able to go on living. Once you have all three loads, please hurry back here with them. Not going to tell us specifically what Voltant is. I feel like that's important information to have.
Yes. Well...
Welcome.
Hey there, welcome to the Sunshine Cafe. What's that? You need an iconic new LA food? Well, you've come to the right place because there's nothing more iconic than our famous Sunny Dog. It's a spicy hot dog with the works, guaranteed to stay molten lava hot from the first bite to the last. And talk about a bargain, this bad boy's only 600 credits. Order up? Yeah, don't worry, this baby will rock the pants off your Xeno buddy. Assuming he wears pants. Oh, and it's super hot, so be careful carrying it. I see Joe isn't constantly breaking all of the machines now. That's nice. It's improvement is what it is.
I've been waiting.
Are you here to pick up that fuel cell for the Zarubagan? Oh, thank heavens. I bought a curious alien machine from a blade, but got more than I bargained for. The way the fuel cell powering it is designed, one little slip and this whole neighborhood would be uninhabitable. I didn't know what I was going to do with it. Here you are. Do handle it carefully now. Oh, and do you know about a blade by the name of Roselle? She's been asking around about Shiraton and the Zarubagan. She's rather persistent. And when she left, she told me to call her the next time I had something I didn't know how to dispose of. Handed me a business card and everything. She asked how many people the Zarubagan were gathering these sorts of waste materials from, things like that. She was also extremely eager to know how they processed the stuff. But I found her to be suspicious as all get out, so I didn't tell her a thing. If you're headed to see Shiraton, tell him to watch out for that Roselle woman. I have no idea who she is or what she's up to, but my gut tells me that it isn't good. Okay, my guesses are Roselle is either a Definian who is trying to do bad things to the Zarubagan, or she's a human who's trying to profit off of them by basically taking control of the stuff that they need to live and then selling it to them at exorbitant prices. Panyar's fascinating to watch. It's just one fresh new idea after the next with her. If we can bring those ideas to market, I really think we can revolutionize the way Manon women dress. And how are you progressing? Are the materials and measurements ready? There's the supple letter.
Great, this should be plenty. We can start cutting samples right away. Say, Panyar, once the samples are complete, will you be the first one to model one for us? I would be very, very happy to be the first ever underwearer in Man on History, wouldn't I? So happy, in fact, that I forgot a very when reading it. Excellent. We'll have them stitched in no time flat. Again, though, leather undergarments doesn't seem like the best way to go. Perfect. They're ready when you are, Panyar. Copy that. I'll be right back, okay? I can't wait to see how they feel on me.
Noises of discomfort.
What is this? Being squeezed like this is very, very, very uncomfortable, you know? This isn't fashion, it's bondage. Do you really wear things like these? Aren't they so awful?
I mean, there's probably something with the fit if you feel like you're being squeezed.
You're amazing, aren't you now? Heroic, even. If I had to stay bound up like this all the time, I would lose my mind, probably. I don't know. Anyway, I'm taking these off right now. Phew, I thought I might die for a minute. Even for fashion, there are limits to what I'll do, okay? I suppose underwear could be a bit of a hard sell if you aren't used to it. I didn't think of that. Maybe we should try approaching the man-on customer through cosmetics instead. That reminds me. Victoria, you have a very nice smell. Better than most other humans, right? Were you maybe born different? I wear perfume. It's an aromatic spray made from a combination of pleasing scents. Oh, another form of invisible fashion, yes? Excellent. I think man-on are much more likely to enjoy this, no? A new fragrance made especially for the man-on woman. I think it might actually work. Then it's time for our good friend to go collect the scents we man-on enjoy, right? After that, we can mix them up into a dangerously fresh new perfume, yes?
Not gonna tell me specifically what you need? Okay. Just leave me to figure it out on my own. Got it.
Friends, listen!
Damn that rowdy potamus. If Aphrodite were in fighting shape, I'd be out there enacting some serious revenge instead of standing here like a chump. I'm so mad. I feel like I'm going crazy. What am I supposed to do, huh? Yep, that potamus is dead.
Come again? You killed it for me? Oh man, you must be a blade like me. You're a marvel, an angel. To the point where I find it hard to believe this man-on brought you here. Phew. Alright, as long as that monster got its due, I can rest easy. Now I just have to make my beloved Aphrodite more beautiful than ever. You've managed to stabilize the subject's state, haven't you? So this is anger, is it? It seems you humans still have a feral, animalistic aspect to you, right? But this has yielded superb data regardless. Now then, I have a lead on the next, or on the next test subject if you'd care to follow me.
So I believe what we've just taught this man on is that the way to diffuse anger is with murders.
Hear me out.
I don't know that this xenoform is going to take the correct lessons from this.
Listen carefully, alright?
This is my next test subject. She appears to be in a state of sorrow, doesn't she? Pardon me, but may I ask what sequence of events is responsible for your sorrow? What? How did you know My newly invented emotionometer can detect your emotional state at a mere glance, you see? Depressed brainwave activity, low body temperature. These are all symptoms of sorrow, are they not? Your case is quite conclusive, isn't it? Ah, and now your eyes are secreting alkaline fluid, aren't they? I've heard about such human tears. A Blade regular of mine. He died fighting out there. His name was Bobby. He'd always sit there at the counter and order a burger. I never got tired of him. And then he'd tell me some terrible joke while he ate. He may have been a dope and a slob, but he was like a son to me. Ah, her sorrow numbers are escalating rapidly, aren't they? This is fantastic data.
Yeah, be more considerate here.
Considerate? That word seems to bear a highly complex and situational nuance, does it not? It's frankly inscrutable, so maybe I should leave this situation to your discretion? So what are you here for, anyway? You came to cheer me up. That's awfully sweet of you. Nothing anyone does can bring Bobby back, but I just wish I had something to remember him by is all. Like the wristwatch he always wore. Anyway, if I had a little memento, I'd feel like he was always close to me somehow. Ah, this must relate to human occult beliefs. Though keeping a dead person close to oneself sounds terrifying, doesn't it? But very well, I ask that you retrieve this wristwatch as soon as possible, okay? Well, wait, you're going to go track it down for me just like that? I still do not understand you people at all, but I guess you seem like nice folks.
Alright, so that's gonna be outside the city. Oh man, we're cleaning up so many green exclamation points. Feels good cleaning those up. Had a lot of them.
Man, I'm tired.
Hey buddy, you got some Volton?
Blast! Shiraton's running late, and I really need to get this stuff dealt with soon. Ah, perfect. The cold storage facility is nearly overflowing with used test samples and all kinds of other nasty things. I'm quite eager to get it all disposed of, so here, take this capsule. And you're sure the Zarubagan can purify all of this toxic material? Even the Manon can't do that, and they possess all manner of advanced technology. I can't say for certain, but yeah, they'll do what they promised, probably. If so, that's some ability. I'd be curious to watch them at work sometime. I'll finish up a few things here, then pay Shiraton a visit and see this devoltonizing thing firsthand. You say he's by Rosemoss? Ah, excellent. I'll go look for him there. Welcome back. Judging by your demeanor, I anticipate good news? Yes, I brought all the phosphorus tree seeds that you needed for all the various uses you told us about. Yes, precisely the specimen I desired. Of course, I say desired only in the sense that it is vital to my research, not that I... Right then. I'm impressed you actually brought samples for storage, research, display, training, sponsor kickback, and birthday purposes. You are a wonder, madam, and a champion for Miran botany. Though your actions may not make it into my research paper, know that the results of your work shall live on for all time. If nothing else, please look upon your contributions with great pride. Oh, and you'll be pleased to know that I finished analysis on the samples of the first specimen you brought me earlier. It's shocking, really. The plant changes on a cellular level between morning and night to become a wholly different organism. It goes beyond any conventional definition of the word plant. It's an entity, I suppose. Just another in a long list of assumption-shattering finds on Mira. I well realize gathering those samples was not easy. You have my sincerest thanks, kind madam. If I require hard-to-obtain samples again in the future, I hope you'll lend me your services once more. For storage, test, display, training, sponsor, gift, award, propaganda, and personal use. Hey, one can never have too many samples, right? Remember, this is all about science. Personal use is all about science.
What do I do?
I try not to irritate humans, but it seems like it just happens, you know? I'm beginning to think that perhaps Manon just come across as wishy-washy to humans no matter how hard we try. Could you offer any tips, perhaps, please?
Yeah, there's a seminar for people like you.
How remarkably convenient. You humans are quite considerate, aren't you? I'll attend Alex's seminar then. After all, understanding humans is the first step toward learning to communicate better with them, right? Pardon me, but are you one of the Blade-type people? Do those in your office accept work from lowly outsider races such as mine?
Yep.
Such boundless generosity. Then I have a request if you would hear it. One of my people named Arsenican departed for Noctilum a short while ago. While it is true that the area is a source of high-grade Voltant, Mira is a very different world than our home planet of Bedun. I fear he will be killed by the creatures of those woods. Therefore, I am in need of someone to bring him back to the city as soon and safely as possible.
Yeah, what is Voltant?
I sincerely appreciate you pointing out where I have failed to adequately explain. It is most helpful. I still do not have a firm grasp on how much you humans know about us Zarubagan and what we must explain. Put simply, Voltant is the source of our nutrition. But that is too simple an explanation, I fear. To devoltanize Voltant is our duty, our calling, and the sole reason for our existence. I am afraid I do not explain it well. If, for example, you were presented with a plate of food after days of fasting, might you not instinctively rush toward it? That state is the exception for your kind. For us, however, it is ever constant. Keeping those urges in check among our people was my responsibility as director of planning. But Arsenican left to obey the voice of Golbaga, which is etched within his flesh.
Arsenican. I feel like the Zarubagan might have names based on toxic substances. Trachlolithrin. I don't know any specific substances with either of those names, but certainly sounds like it could be the name for something toxic.
He is faithful to his calling and a cherished member of my tribe. Will you help me keep him safe? I am in your debt. I believe he is headed for the vitriol cesspool in Noctilum. I beg of you, protect the life of my friend and fellow child of Golbaga.
Hey, check this.
So this is a landmark now, is it?
Good, you're here.
Ah, you're back. Got that tiki sap for me? Great, and now all I need is a body frame and I can get this up and running. Was that? Somebody named Gad attacked you while you were out looking for this? That's probably my fault. He's been after my technology for a while now. He must have realized he was no match for me directly and decided to pump you for information instead.
Yeah, what kind of stuff are you doing here?
Put it this way, the stuff inside my brain would make a Manon's head explode. They're still banging rocks together by comparison. I guess after the trouble I caused, I could make a special exception and tell you who I am. Try to hang on to your socks. I came from the distant terminus of time and space. I am from the future. Ha ha ha! I might be what you humans will look like a few 100 million years down the line.
Yeah, sure, that sounds reasonable.
Truly amazing. You accept my story just like that? You humans certainly adapt to new situations quickly. When I first told Vevin, the little pill had the gall to start laughing in my face. But okay, great. That makes this quick, I guess. Thing is, I need to get back to my own time. And to do that, I need you to find me a car to serve as the frame.
So, this is Professor B. He's from the future, needs a car to get back to his own time. I wonder if that car is a DeLorean. And I wonder if B is short for brown. Yeah, what's a...
Oh, that's right. Doesn't get across in English. How else to describe it? It's Well, it's a device that overcomes the absolute wall of temporal causality. In layman's terms, it's a time machine. I've gotten word that a fellow named Graham is selling cars at a discount. Here's some cash, kid. Try to talk him into selling you the best vehicle for the money. Good luck, and while you're off doing that, I'll grab the other part I'll need for this experiment.
Gotta hear this.
Alright, looks like you've got a bunch of Xenos rounded up here, sir.
Not bad.
Ah, you found them. Fine work. I have a special location reserved for my seminar on traditional Earth customs. By the end of the talk, I expect they will all be perfectly assimilated. Come to the top of Headwater Summit at Primordia. The lesson I have planned can only be taught there, for there they will be made to accept the truth by any means necessary. Yeah, I don't like the sound of that, sir. And that is making me fear that this is in fact the quest that I think it is. If it's secondhand goods at ridiculous prices you're after, Graham's your man. I'll give you deals the retail guys wouldn't dream of. Professor B sent you. Ah, nice. He's one of my best customers. Car-wise, I've got a few options lined up for you. On the left there, you've got a blue standard model. Middle one's a junker, and then we got my red beauty. What's your pleasure? Whichever you like, I'll knock a chunk off the price for you. He did say the best for the money. But we don't know how much money we were given or how much it'll cost. You have a good eye, buddy. Top of the line taste. This baby's the sweetest ride on Mira or anywhere else. Probably the most expensive too, but you tell me, is there a better use for 100,000 credits? Ha! The answer is no, by the way. I don't know how much he gave me, but sure, whatever. Thanks much. I'll deliver it to Professor B's place for you, free of charge. Come on, Vevin, you get to become a cornerstone for the next dazzling chapter of science. You man-honored disciples of science, aren't you? Now stop your whining and get in the damn car. Sorry, Professor B, but I think this thing is more of a tombstone than a cornerstone, you know? And I'm probably too young to die. Damn, I finally get a test rig up and working, and you're gonna pull this crap on me? Well, we know the man on his Vevin. We saw a name tag. Absolutely nothing. That's the problem. I brought my assistant Vevin here to play guinea pig for me, but he's gone chicken. I gave him the honor of riding in my Mirrormobile time machine, and he repays me with a silly tantrum. And after you went to the trouble of getting us this sweet ride. No more excuses, Vevin. Are you trying to put all this poor woman's hard work to waste? Well, I don't want to do that, but time travel seems pretty dangerous, doesn't it? I'm as intrigued about sciences as anyone, but I've only got one life to give to it, you know? What, you don't trust me? If you're so confident, maybe you should be the one to take it for a ride, Professor. You're weirdly insistent that I be the one who tests it, you know? Well, of course, if I got sucked into a stray, I'd be torn to shreds instantly. Leave it to me. It's fine. I didn't say a thing. I think that's probably the opposite of fine. Either way, I'm not getting in that vehicle. Then it appears we are at an impasse here. Hey, kid, help me talk some sense into this fool. Why not argue that Vevin is entirely correct in this situation? I suppose you seem like a smart person, different than my scientific mind maybe, but still. I hear what you're saying, but none of it proves that I'll be all right if I get in that time machine. If that makes sense? What's that? Even if this test fails, Professor B will eventually succeed? And then he just needs to jump back to the moment before this test? And that way the machine from that successful trial will replace this initial failed prototype? Yeah, totally. Meaning I won't actually die in the canonical timeline? I feel like there's some circular reasoning in there somewhere, but I think I'm warming to the idea. All right, Professor, I'll ride in your time machine. I hope I don't regret this. You'll do it? Haha, I'd expect nothing less from my intrepid man-on assistant. And nice work with the smooth talk there, ma'am. All right, now that we have a test subject, let's get this party started. Hurry up and get in the Mirror-mobile, Vevin. I'm ready for you to send me to whatever dark corner of history you want, okay? Roger that. There is online. Setting destination for 3,000 years in the future. Vevin, are you ready to slip the bonds of time and take flight into that bright and distant tomorrow? Absolutely. I think. Yes? Here I go! Now, my precious Mirror-mobile, smash through the walls of the fourth dimension and rewrite the laws of the universe. While those laws are being rewritten, I am hydrating. Did you forget the flux capacitors? What? In the name of Sir Isaac H. Newton. Or what in the name of Sir Isaac H. Newton? The sucker hasn't moved an inch. Why, damn it? I've been alive more than 1,000 years, but this is a first. What could have gone wrong? Wait a minute. What are you all doing 3,000 years in the future? Did you perhaps follow me here in another of the Professor's time machines? Thank you for coming, Professor. Are you folks are ready to explore the future? We're not in the future. Well, I mean, we're technically in the future relative to when you left, but only a few seconds. Huh? What's that? I'm sorry, I can't hear you. My ears are still ringing from traveling in time, you understand? It's all pretty amazing, don't you think, being Mira's first time traveler? Oh, well, you stopped talking already. Clearly trusting you to pilot my machine was the biggest mistake ever. Damn, the numbers were there. It hit the threshold. If that wasn't enough, then attempting counter navigation may be the only option left to us. In theory, that should allow for a special temporal axis. Yes, that is surely it. I'm sorry to bother you again, kid. But could you bring me some of the topaz wine dropped by the primordial creatures called Tectinsulas? Get me that, and I'll drive my machine through time. I swear it on every speck of science in my brain. Apparently, I already have the stuff. And I see he's upgraded the vehicle, but removed the paint job. Well, did you get the topaz wine, kid? It's the last thing I need to soup up my magnificent Mirror-mobile. Excellent work. I'll install it right now. There. Done. Behold the counter navigation edition of my beautiful machine. It's my ultimate creation, capable of overriding every causal factor in Mirren space-time. Yeah, who's piloting it this time? A most astute question. I certainly can't trust that shrimp to do it. This time I'll drive to the future myself. The perfect pilot for the perfect machine. There's not a sliver of a chance of failure. This is goodbye for now, but don't worry, kid. I may literally be back before you know it. Are they playing the Skell Overdrive theme? Enjoy your time in the future, sir. I appreciate that, kid. Emotional goodbyes make me itch. Now then, it's time for the trial run. Setting destination time past the far side of the future to the time axis I once inhabited. You, Vevin, and the others in this time have been a great help. And yeah, this is the Skell Overdrive theme, just a different rendition of it. Heh, I could have done without the ones that attacked us. Thanks for everything, Garnet. Give Vevin my regards. Take care and farewell. Even if this is goodbye forever, know that I'll never forget you. Haha, that's right. Tear through that with girl, we're off to the future. Where did Professor B go? He asked me to buy these parts he was running low on. What? He went home to the future? Just like that? We did everything together all this time and now he just takes off? Yeah, he said he was grateful. He thanked me? I wish he'd said it to my face. If not for you, was he planning to leave without saying a word? The man was a real headache, you know? I'll just have to get to work on building a new and improved Mirrormobile Mark II, I suppose. I'll ride it to the future and scare the pants off of Professor B. That would be pretty funny, right? I guess I have a lot of studying ahead of me, huh? Just you wait, Professor. Oh, there you are. I've been looking for you pretty much forever, you know? Anyway, Professor B sent us a message from the future. Sounds like he needs help, but I don't think there's a whole lot I can do. This is one of his inventions. It lets you directly communicate with the specified target's brain. Are you with me so far? I was most surprised when it suddenly materialized on top of my desk one day, you know? Anyway, maybe it's faster if I just show you. I'll play it back again. Is sucker on? Alright, this message is encoded, so only Vevin and Garnet can view it. So don't either of you knuckleheads go telling anyone else what you hear. I've still got people after me. Anyway, I'll get to the point. I'm on Great Washington Isle over in Oblivia. I need some help here with, well, you'll see when you get here. And hurry it up. I need to get back to the city and get to the bottom of this anomaly affecting Mira. It seems the space Mira occupies is something even more troubling than we'd thought. Whoop whoop. Ah, here comes my prey. Anyway, that's the story. I'll see you here soon. Don't be late. Did you get all that? Yeah, I got it. Oh, good. So like I said, the spot the professor mentioned isn't really somewhere I can get to, you know? So I was hoping you could help him out instead. I'm sure you've got a ton of questions for him, right? Like what he's doing back in our time, for starters. Thank you. Oh, and good luck and all that? While you're gone, I'll dust off his lab so we're ready to get cracking once he comes back, all right? We've still got so many things here in New LA. And I still haven't gone and finished the freaking Affinity mission I started.
Anyway. Very good.
Have you brought your American delicacy? Then maybe hand me your personal recommendation so I might sample it. Here you go, have a frozen pizza. Oh, what is this? Ah, so this is pizza. Its chilled surface glistens with frosty flavor, does it not? Into my mouth with you. Eating noises. This is amazing, isn't it? I think my mouth may be alive for the first time. The gritty texture, yes. The crunchy cheese, yes. The unyielding pepperoni, yes. What's that? You're meant to heat it first. It doesn't matter. No, nothing matters except pizza, culinary crown jewel of all the cosmos. Even the Destroyer King, whose wrath rent planets in twain, would bow before the sheer force of this deliciousness, would he not? I give thanks that I was born. Thank you, Mother. Thank you, Father. Trade? Yes? What? Oh, yes, our material refinement technique. Next to this pizza, offering that old thing seems tantamount to insult, doesn't it? Though note that will not stop me from doing so. You have a deal, friend, if you'll accept it, of course. A silly little technological tidbit for a taste to quell a Destroyer King. Seems a little unfair almost, doesn't it? You're certain, right? Then I have no objection. Ah, but teaching you the refinement method seems inefficient, you know? Why don't I simply perform it for you as a service from now on? You'll still receive the results, so I assume you have no further qualms? We were supposed to be given the refinement method. I mean, if you want to perform it, you can, but we want to know it for ourselves, too. I can understand your desire to refine the materials yourselves, but from an efficiency standpoint, I really must recommend entrusting the Manon to handle production. Okay? Consider it a new chapter in our shared lives, perhaps. Does that sound agreeable? Lovely. This has been a most successful negotiation, hasn't it? How fortunate are we to witness both of our cultures take a grand step forward this day, right? I look forward greatly to what else our partnership may yield, okay? Okay. Hello, are you the human delivering this shipment to Shuritan? I am very, very glad to see you. Things are a bit interesting right now. See, I was developing a new weapon, but I accidentally wound up with an extra-lethal poison bomb. Chemistry, am I right? I have no use for it, but it's not really the sort of thing I can just put out with the recycling, you know? I really was in quite the bind. Life is so much easier since Shuritan and his friends started collecting this stuff, don't you think? You humans seem so interested in the Zarubagan. A woman named Roselle asked me all about them a little while ago, you know? But I sent her on her way. I think it's maybe best if curious humans get answers directly from the source. In any case, please ask Shuritan to destroy this bomb for me, okay? Here you go. I'm so grateful. So, see you around, perhaps?
I have learned much about Earth aliens. Your potential frightens me. How is your kind so adept at war? Yeah, centuries of fighting, honing techniques, technological advancements, etc. Knowledge, experience, these are your weapons? Tree Clan fought Cavern Clan for 10,000 suns, yet we never developed science of war. But your kind, in only few thousand suns, Earth aliens made many geniuses of war. Men like Sun Tzu, like Clausewitz. You took their thoughts, refined them, used them. War between our people would be over in days. It would be end of all prone. I will study Earth alien writings here in New LA. I will become strategist, lead prone to great victories.
Age of warfare through brute force is over. Age of warfare through strategy has come. Now Cavern Clan and Ganglion will finally fall to us. Strategy? Riding Earth aliens stronger than prone? Gah-ha-ha-ha! I always thought you were a fool, Sajif. Now I know your strength is nothing compared to mine. Why are your legs in bondage? True, Viopenga, you have strength of Gorida. I could train my whole life and never match it. I have killed many Cavern Clan in battle. You do nothing but talk. But now that I learned strategy, You, Earth Alien, do you really think your puny kind could defeat Mighty Prone? Yep. Yeah, This one makes me laugh. Such courage is good. But we would never lose, not to your kind. Strategy is useless against strength of prone. Stop wasting times with books, Sajif. Train instead. You are tiny and frail as Fennerk. Enough. I am no weakling to be mocked. I will claim Fortress and prove my strength. And I will use strategy I have read about. Strategy of assassination. Killing top of enemy chain causes forces to wither. Lets them be defeated by smaller numbers. Help me, Earth Alien. Go forth and assassinate Secretary Kentaro Nagi, leader of New LA's forces. You mean him? Him right there. You want me to assassinate him? You're ordering a hit on the man that you're standing in front of. Then I will take control of city and prove worth of Earth Alien strategy. Will you do this? Something tells me Nagi would not give us a heart if I said yes. So, no, not gonna do that. No heart from Nagi for saying no, though. I see. This would cause trouble for your kind. And you have done much for us already. I apologize for suggestion. I have other idea. Ganglion are building new stronghold. Go to Lotus Keep building site and kill leader. We will topple Fortress before it ever stands. And you will be paid, of course. You will be modern-day Sun Tzu, but be certain to slay only leader. Killing others would be brute force, make us no better than Viopenga. Even on way back, strike down only leader, prove human strategy superior. Looks like that one is up above. Hey buddy, I beat up your pig and then it ran away. You live. How was it? Did you find my Odsent strong? Yeah, it posed no challenge to me. Perhaps he needs more experience to face warrior of your skill. I will train him. One day he will overpower even you. But for now, he needs easier prey. What? He fled? Toward mountains? But I commanded him to fight to end. My mastery over him is incomplete. This is dire news. I have another request, Earth Alien. I fear Odsent may break his mental training. Return to feral state. He could attack any who climb northern mountains. Blades, prone, other alien foragers. All are fair game. I can bring him back to heal, but I need white iron sand and Norin lilies. Will you bring them to me? This time he will yield to my will, I swear it. Have you found what I need? We must hurry. Someone will be hurt soon. Yep, there you go. That is it. They will make powerful training incense. Now we must track down Odsent. He may be feral. If so, he will be nesting in cave. Will you help me search caves around northern mountains? If I search alone, it takes time. Lives may be lost. This is for a dream I have held since childhood. Please lend me your aid. Sure thing. It is good that I met you. Odsent is my most powerful servant. His name means he who opens future. My future is lost without him, and my dream. You must help me find him. I must hydrate, and I need to stop doing deep prone voices because they are making my throat unhappy. So are the higher Manon voices. So basically, I need to just talk normally for the rest of this stream. And given the time and with that being the case, I think the rest of this stream is just going to be doing the affinity mission. Even though I've got more exclamation marks to handle and more question marks to pick up. Yeah, we're just going to do this affinity mission for my vocal health. Surely we're fighting more than just a single German. Oh,
that
suddenly
reward's
Carl.
starting to sound less crazy now that I see all of them.
Well, may as well get started.
They just picked a losing battle.
I'll take the first shot. Make it count. Sliding slinger. Sliding slinger. Now our chance. Follow my lead. Sliding slinger. I've been saving this. Got it. Now follow up with a melee strike. Ghost walker. Who's next?
I'm just gonna lay into him anyway.
Shall we get this done?
Weaken them.
Okay, I'm fired up now.
Hit them again. We'll settle it. We'll miss this shot. Overwhelm. Who's next? We're coming to you.
I was gonna lay into him anyway.
Slinger.
Beam barrage.
Slinger.
There we go. Not too much effort.
That takes care of this area, but I'm reading more up ahead.
We'll head there next.
Ah, we got those guys clicking again.
Sure, we can do this the hard way.
Yeah, of course we weren't gonna get past that thing without waking it up.
Shoot, it's my specialty. Laser flare.
Early bird.
Starball blade.
Sliding slinger.
Tripped up.
Panicking. Weaken them. Got it.
Fired up
Now
now.
follow up with a melee. Sliding charge.
Starball blade.
Follow my lead. I've been saving.
Stuck up.
Well, that was
Attack at range
underwhelming.
must
Not
clean
enough
up.
to make me break a sweat.
Just one Caro up here? But it's a different color than the rest.
I'd say we found the pack leader.
Take him down and the rest should scatter. Let's do it.
Sure, we can do this the hard way.
Starball
blade. Gravity blast.
Early bird.
Keep it going.
Charge. I'm on it. Sliding slinger. Settle it here. Sliding slinger.
Laser flare.
Never stood a chance.
So hard.
Got it.
That should disrupt the pack hierarchy. The stragglers should be easy to mop up.
something wrong?
Honestly, we probably shouldn't, considering the little ones grow into big ones.
But they're just babies. Doug?
I think we're done here. I'll go on ahead. See you back in town, yeah?
Doesn't have to feel good, but it is kind of necessary here. If the big ones are such a threat, little ones do grow into big ones. That's how it works. No, I shouldn't be dallying. I need to actually go finish this affinity mission.
As I recall...
Just between us?
So guess what? They just posted that job. You should have seen Vandam's face when I told him it was already done. Ha!
All according to plan, huh?
I told him half the reward goes to you. And they all lived happily ever after. What? You still upset about those little whelps?
No, it's... I get it. We need that spot safe for developmental reasons.
But
after when it was over, you had this look on your face. I could tell something was bothering you.
nothing gets past you, does it?
So you're making good on his debts?
Yep. Let's just say my old man knew how to live it up. He racked up a fortune in IOUs before he suddenly kicked the bucket. I was hardly old enough to work when it happened. Barely scraped by.
But surely you're under no obligation to pay his debts.
Not legally, no. But all those people were left hanging, so...
So you took on dangerous jobs?
High risk, high pay? I was your man.
Yeah, sure.
If you actually believe that, then you're as crazy as I am.
But wait. Now all those people are...
Yep, gone. Along with the rest of Earth.
Then why are you still doing it?
Well, truth is, I'm saving up money to build them a giant gravesite. A memorial, I guess. A bit morbid, I know.
Well, that's one way to put it.
Anyway, that was a good day's work. Catch you all later.
Dude's going to build a memorial for literally the entire planet of Earth.
What is it, Lindley?
He didn't pay the bill for his coffee.
Generous to a fault. Emphasis on the fault.
And with that, it is time to call this a stream. Thanks, folks, for dropping by to watch and chat and all that. I'll be back tomorrow with more Xenoblade Chronicles X. See you then, friends.